On today's episode of the Bolt Crew podcast, we break down the Chargers' upcoming game against the Tennessee Titans. Could the Bolts have a trap game in Music City? And how would the Chargers attack Tennessee's offense and defense? We tell you about everything in this game, and also we pick winners against the spread. It all starts now on the Bolt Crew podcast.
Hey, yeah, hey, it's the Bolt Crew, and we always winning. Hey, go against us, I don't recommend it. Hey, it's the Bolt Crew, best up in the business. It's the Bolt Crew, repping for the city. Macking on and off the field like Khalil. They hate on us cause we keep it too real. I'm talking smack like Phil Rivers in the field. Oh, you mad again cause we kept it real? Why you mad? Hey, I'm talking smack, I feel like Uncle Dave. Hey, I bring the pain, I feel like Derwin James. I could run and gun, I feel like Herbo down the lane. I feel like LT the way I'm stiff arming these lanes. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, ay. Putting on for the city, putting on for the city. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Bolt Crew podcast. Dave Palais, Josh Palais, and Mario Heron talking Charger football with you on really probably be the last show we do this week heading into the game against the Titans. Of course, on Sunday, it's a 10 a.m. kickoff game for the people on the West Coast. And at the same time, we're going to join you right after that game, of course, with the Charger post-game show. So exciting time again for Charger football. Again, we played a week ago today, or a week ago tomorrow, I should say. Thursday, I got my Wednesdays and Thursdays mixed up. And it feels like we can't get Charger football here quick enough once your team wins. And so you want to keep the momentum going, right? You can't win two unless you win one. So here we go. They had an impressive win last week. They have probably the easiest game on the schedule is coming up on Sunday. Now, when people said, you worried about a trap game in New York and the team was playing so well and there's no way they get a trap game. Jim Harbaugh team, at least I said that. In New Jersey, chance to go 4-0. You crazy? And sure enough, rookie quarterback making his debut. We went all the way to New Jersey, stepped right on our D, embarrassed ourselves, got on a plane, and we seemed like we didn't recover until this Viking game. And here we are. So there's no way this happens twice in the same year, right?
Well, it's the Chargers, so you can't really rule out anything. But with how bad the Tennessee Titans are, it would be the most shocking loss ever if they lost this game. That's where we are right now with the Tennessee Titans.
They're probably at the bottom in almost every statistic possible in the NFL. Every position group you look at, it looks like these guys are JV guys. It looks like these guys won't be in the NFL in 2 years. If the Chargers blow this game and they lose this game, it is a complete failure on their part. And boy, we have to roast Harbaugh. We have to roast that coaching staff because that means they didn't get these guys ready to play. And after this big win last week, guys, against the Minnesota Vikings, it's time to stack games on the games and not take these massive step backs.
Yeah, there's no way you lose this game to the Titans. I mean, we talk about there are bad teams in the league, and then you talk about a situation where the Titans are. I mean, right, there's that pile of crap, and then there's the Titans. And no joke, they're that bad. I mean, you look at what the Titans did against the Raiders. Look at what the Titans did against the Colts. It's such a bad experience for Cam Ward. I'm not saying I feel bad for any guy in the league that's playing quarterback and making millions of dollars. But, man, it feels like it's one guy that will be the last one in the room and looks back at this roster that he has in 2025 and going, oh, my God, look at the scrubs that are on this roster. And I know there have been other players that have done it. Troy Aikman went through it with the Cowboys when he first got there, and they went 1-15 that first season. Dude, this Titans team is terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. And it would be a bigger storyline if the Chargers lost to the Titans than what happened with the Jets getting the win the other day, right? The look at the Bengals. They've always been a mess. The Bengals, of course, man, they wrote the book on stepping in it. The Chargers aren't going to fall apart, guys. I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want anyone to go, oh, my God, could it happen again? Honestly, God, that was tongue-in-cheek. There's no way this happens again. I have full faith that the Chargers are going to come out and play great. Matter of fact, we'll get into the game and break it down on what our final picks are and who gets game balls and everything else. But I just want to point out guys who make bad decisions, because it's always fun in me when someone makes a bad decision and then you go, well, how did that work out for you when you make a worse decision to follow it up? Tyler Lockett, hell of a move signing with the Titans and going, I got to get the hell out of here. And this is not working out the way I wanted it to at all. I have 10 receptions. This stinks. I got to get the hell out of here. Oh, that's weird. The Raiders will take you. Well, good job. You know, you go hang out with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. That train left a long time ago. There's no talent there. So go ahead. Your business decisions stink. If you thought a playoff team was about to pick you up, you're out of your effing mind. I love when guys leave teams and sit there and say, well, it's not me, it's the crappy team. And then guess what? Another crappy team picks you up. I don't know who's in your corner talking you up about your career, Tyler. Dude, you aren't that good. You had one outstanding year in your entire NFL career. Otherwise, you can sell off into the sunset. And just like every NFL player, you sit there and you go, hey, that guy, is he still in the league? How long ago did he play? Because the NFL isn't built for players. It's about for teams. And it's about franchises. And they forget about you like that.
Yeah, you're pretty pissed off today, man, about Tyler Lockett.
I'm pissed off about
that
a
on
lot
my
of
radar.
A lot of things. Maybe because it's goddamn 92 degrees and it's almost Halloween. It's hot. I don't know what
Cry.
And you're wearing a sweatshirt. Why?
Because this is my move. This is what I go with. I did change hats out a little bit because my Dodgers need help, and that's that.
Okay.
I got this.
Stop complaining. It's 40 degrees.
Stop complaining.
Here.
Are you wearing a goddamn suit jacket right now?
No, this is okay. First off, it's not a suit jacket. It's a coastal overshirt. I think is the technical term. And it's really cold in this apartment because I can't get the heater on. Because I got people banging every 5 seconds, probably breaking everything in the apartment building.
Wait. I mean, do you have neighbors that are going at it?
No, not going at it.
What did you say?
They're building something like
construction.
Construction, yeah.
Oh, it's a big damn difference.
Okay. But Demetrius Johnson,
what?
Demetrius Jones saying I look like a character from Sopranos. I just don't know who. Very funny timing. I'm going to rewatch Sopranos right now, and I don't know who I do look like, but probably like a guy that gets shot really quickly.
Brendan, the one that got shot in the bathtub through the eye.
Yeah, that's that's me. That's how it would go for me if I went that life.
The Titans, because we're talking about the football game is coming up this weekend. They are the worst team in the NFL. Their best player on defense is Jeffrey Simmons by a long shot, right? He's the guy you're most concerned about. He did not practice today. He did not play against the Colts. There's a good chance he's not going to play against the Chargers. Arden Key, another one of their good defensive players, he also didn't practice today. He hasn't played his last 3 games. Those are 2 big-time players on their defensive line. If they're not playing, Vidal, I think Vidal is going to run all over the Titans this week. Also, Calvin Ridley did not practice. Calvin Ridley did not play in the last game as well. That's their best offensive player. So if they don't have their best offensive player and their best defensive player, Mario, I feel even better about this game against the Titans.
I did too, especially if we don't have to worry about Jeffrey Simmons. I think that's a matchup that can really hurt the Chargers in so many different ways. That's their strongest part of their team against our weakest part of the team, our interior line against one of the best defensive tackles in all of football. If you look outside of that, Dave, this defense is piss poor, and that's putting it lightly. They're 29th in points allowed, 26 in yards allowed, total yards. 26 against the run. Vidal should have a great game against them. They're 30th in EPA per play. Like, it is just an ultimate disaster. If there's any moment where you want guys to get their numbers up, to get a little, get a touchdown, or guys that are cold that are trying to get hot in this time of the season, and now that we're about halfway, this is the game. It is against the Tennessee Titans. You'll be able to do anything you want. You'll be able to experiment with anything you want. Herbert should have a freaking day on these guys, and there's no reason why we shouldn't score less than 30 points.
Now, so here's the deal. These messages are killing me, man, in this onside. You guys are ruthless. Here's honestly, out of all the people you guys named,
I wish I was
big games, is all the people that could have big games. This is the one, Josh, where your PFF rankings, we share your screen on Tuesday. It's going to look good. Like, it's going to look good for these guys for once. Bradley Bozeman's like, guys, I'm playing and I'm never coming out. Right? I mean, this is, if your offensive line is going to look decent at all, it's going to be against the Titans. Josh just said it. They're 2 guys that have the best chance of getting the quarterback aren't playing. It's straight out. What's Justin Herbert going to do when he has more than 3 seconds to throw the goddamn ball? Like, he's gonna freak out. It's gonna be one of those situations. And look, you guys say you're overlooking the Titans. If everyone wants to go that route, I know it's the NFL. I have watched every one of these Titan games. They are so goddamn bad. I mean, in the history of my time watching NFL football, the Titans are right there, top 5 worst teams I've ever seen right now. Horrible. And I don't think Cam Ward's terrible. I just think he's surrounded by complete garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and somebody broke into my car the other day and left 3 Titans tickets in the passenger seat. That's how bad it is here. I would not even go to I'm not even going to this game. The game is near my house. I don't want to watch the Chargers beat up on the Titans and spend $100 because I know the game's going to be over. Hopefully soon. You guys are going to say I'm jinxing the team. We're talking about the worst team in the NFL. I'm taking the over on Herbert yards. I'm taking the over on Vidal yards. And I think this is another Rondé Gadsden game. Everybody knows I love to share my screen, baby. So here we go. We're going to do it again. This is one of the most amazing things that I saw on the internet. It was about a Rondé Gadsden. I can't get enough Rondé Gadsden news. So I got so many things I'm going to share today. It's different screens. Here we go. So Rondé Gadsden has played 6 games, okay? Less than every tight end on the screen here. He is 5th in the NFL in yards. He is a beast. I really think at this point in the season, Mario, you can make an argument that Rondé Gadsden is a top 5 tight end. The number 1 tight end is also a rookie, Tyler Warren, but he's supposed to be the top tight end as out of all the rookies. I don't know if anybody predicted he's going to be the best tight end so far. Travis Kelce's in there. You got Tucker Kraft, who's been very good for the Packers. Trey McBride, who I think is the second best tight end in the NFL. And then Rondé Gadsden is kind of the odd one here. Nobody saw him being this great. 385 yards in 6 games. He's a yak monster, 140 yards after the catch. I think again he has a big game today on Sunday against the Titans.
Big thing, and just the guys that are above him too. Trey McBride expect to be a huge part of the Cardinals offense. Tucker Kraft expect to be a huge part of the Packer offense. Kelce, always a key important factor in Andy Reid's system. Tyler Warren was the literally only silver lining head to the season for the Colts until they started playing. All these guys had such high roofs and just high expectations going into the season. Gaston had nothing. And the fact that he's just sitting outside of this group right here, and he has less routes ran than these guys, less receptions, like this is spectacular. Like the more stuff that's going to come his way, Dave, he's only going to get better, and it's only going to be bigger things coming for this Charger tight end.
No, I agree. I mean, this has been a huge plus, right? When we drafted him, we're like, man, it would be great to have somebody. Look, a lot of people were talking about Loveland or Warren. You know, obviously, I was a huge fan of Warren and everything he's done since high school, and going, this guy is insane. He's just a freak of nature. The fact that they're able to get Gadsden right now when this team desperately needed him, you know, obviously the best is yet to come, right? He's young. You're going to figure out that NFL teams that prepare for the Chargers, they're going to be aware, like, he's a weapon, which is fine. It opens things up for the other guys. Hopefully it makes things easier for Ladd, make it easier for QJ, makes it easier for Justin, all the way around. I mean, this is what you need. And we've had this conversation on the show a couple years ago. What would you rather have? Two big-time wide receivers and a below-average tight end, or a big-time tight end and a big-time wide receiver? And I always say you need the tight end. It creates a major mismatch. I mean, Derwin James is our best chance to stop it when other teams have it. Let other teams worry about it. It's great to have that piece, and I'm not saying he's Antonio Gates or anything like that, but what I'm saying is it gives us a piece of the puzzle we didn't even know we had, and we hoped that he'd be good. He's been better than we thought he was going to be so far.
Way better than we thought he was going to be. And what's up with all the tight ends whose names start with T, right? Tyler, Trey, Tucker. It's like a boy band out there. Here we go. Share my screen again. This is something we do every week. We go through the PFF grades of our offensive line. It's usually a terrible segment, but you know, we do it anyways. So there's not many surprises here. We're going to go left to right as we always do. Joe Alt, better than expected, I would say. He had a 81 overall grade. Remember, 60 is the average. He had a pass blocking grade of 84.7, which is just phenomenal. We love Joe Alt. He played better than I thought he would his first game back, just because he's coming off an injury. Zion Johnson, he was average, or a little bit below average. He's 56.4. You have Bradley Bozeman, 47.8. Once again, grades out below average. To me, this is the most disappointing player right here, Mekhi Becton. When he's not injured and he's in the game, he is below average, 41 overall grade, which is really bad. And then Bobby Hart, which is the most interesting player on the screen here, our right tackle, 52.9, below average, but his pass blocking grade was 70.6, above average. Greg Roman said today that he will be the right tackle unless Trey Pipkins is 100%. I even believe if Trey Pipkins is 100%, Bobby Hart should be in the game. Bobby Hart, to me, is a better tackle than Trey Pipkins. It's amazing that he hasn't started a game in 4 years. The Chargers pick him up, and he's done very good in his limited time with the Chargers.
That passing grade says it all for me, and he's only going to get better as he gets more reps throughout the season. So huge props to him on that. And hopefully, Because Becton, let's be honest, guys. I mean, Becton just took a step and he just broke his pinky somehow. Like this guy, it's just you bump into him in some snaps. So Hartman moves the inside to the guard. We shall see when Pipkins comes back. That'll be a huge help. But Dave, I am getting tired of the Becton saga. I know it's not his fault that he gets hurt all the time, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, how many,
Come on,
let's
dude.
play a drinking game. How many times are you gonna be questionable?
Well, here's the deal. He is exactly what we thought he was, right? I mean, I'm sorry. What are we, the third team to fall for Becton? To think that it was going to work here. It's just the way it is. And look, you hear about guys in the NFL that they care more about the check than they care about the wins. I don't think he loves the game. The guy's big as a house, and he might get another opportunity somewhere else again after this. But he's been a huge disappointment since he came into the league. He has, and he's a disappointment here. He's a disappointment on the East Coast. And I'll say this: the guy is so goddamn big and such an imposing figure that when you do cut him, I recommend you do it on the phone. I wouldn't want to be the guy, HR person in that office, saying this is your final day and, this is what you do when you need a call for insurance. And dude, I wouldn't want to be that guy. But come on, man, he's not good for this team. He doesn't fit the culture of this team. Jim Harbaugh wants guys that love it. Who wants all in guys? As Charger fans, we want guys who are all in. And I'm not saying he's faking injuries, but come on, we've seen this game before by other Chargers. They just don't seem to say, anything it takes to get on the field. He sure as hell isn't running a lot. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, Mario, I would make the argument that it is his fault to some degree. He does not seem like he was ever in shape with the Chargers at all. I mean, with the Jets, he's a very disappointing player that missed time due to injury. And then when he did play, he didn't live up to the hype. He goes to the Eagles. The Eagles are known for having the best offensive line coach in the NFL. He's part of a great offensive line. And I believe when you're around such good offensive linemen as he was with the Eagles, a lot of his mistakes can get shrunk because he's with such good players. Chargers took a chance on him, and I did like the signing originally, but now, to me, he is the most disappointing signing the Chargers have had since J.C. Jackson.
I'm up there with you on that, especially because I had expectations that he would be someone that's rock solid. We can depend on the full season. And, that was a warning that a lot of people had when we signed him from the Eagles is, look, the Eagles can really hide you out there on the O-line. They had so many great guys around you. Like, if you made your mistake, Lane Johnson can cover you. All the guys can make sure that you're still going to be okay and that the play is still going to end up being a success. But now he's on the Chargers that we don't have that luxury. Another O-line, though, the guys that is absolutely miserable and horrible is his Tennessee Titans O-line. Most sacked quarterback in the NFL is Cam Ward. On top of that, they're 16th in penalties. So if they're not, a revolving door, they'll jump off sides. So don't worry. Big players to watch in this game: Double O, Thule, and Mac. Have a freaking day. I want a sack from each and every one of them. At least a couple pressures, at least a couple hurries. Get in the rookie QB's face. Let him know that you're there and don't stop coming. Ooh, there you go, Dave. Back to you, folks.
All right. Jeez Louise.
Good
All right.
I know. As soon as I said it, that's my bad.
So here's the deal. This is an opportunity for big time numbers for a lot of players from all different directions, right? The offensive guys, the defensive guys, there's a chance for great things to happen. I'll tell you right now, here's the point spread on this game, and we'll make our picks after we go through all of them. It's a 9.5 point favorite for the Chargers. And if you're a gambler, you like to wager, I'm telling you right now, there's a pretty good line out there to go. This is the game of the week. Again, the Titans are god awful, and not just saying that because I'm trying to talk it into existence. This is one of those where I really want you to stay around and listen to the post-game show, but I think this is one of those where a lot of you turn the game off in the fourth quarter and just go, I got stuff to do. That's how sure I am the Chargers are going to run away with this thing. And you're going to watch it and you're going to go, it's not the quarterback's fault. He has no help. Cam Ward's the only one on that team that has future talent. Everyone on that team stinks. I mean, Calvin Ridley, unfortunately, has to be on that team because he doesn't have any choices. But it's awful. Is Ridley even playing? I didn't even check to see if Ridley was playing this week because Ridley was banged up before.
He's not supposed to play.
Yeah, he's not supposed to play. Good luck, Cam. Good luck. Josh, I'm surprised they haven't called you and asked you to run some routes. You got a little bit of height on some of the cornerbacks for the Chargers. You might get a chance to play. It's really, really bad out there. It's exactly what this team needs. Our schedule gets tougher. I'll tell you right now. Mark my words right here, Mario. You ready? Titans win this game. I'll walk to Nashville. Can't hear you.
Said
You
just gonna
muted.
timestamp that one really quick.
Go ahead. You remember
Yeah.
we did it against Atlanta a few years ago. I never had to start walking.
That
And
Atlanta
they
team was
barely
better
won.
than this
They
team.
barely won
I'll
it.
say that much. They were better.
Yeah, they barely
Yeah.
won that game. Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, the only player I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that's not going to be playing in this game is Tarheeb Still, that we were expecting to possibly play. I don't know if we ever thought he was going to play, but the injury, he's going to sit out a little bit, which I think is smart on his decision. I don't think anybody should try to make it work if they're banged up that bad. Derwin James is likely to play. He's questionable, which means he's probably probable to play in this game. I'm glad he's playing. I know this is a game that you expect to win, but you definitely want Derwin James out there if he can go. Mekhi Becton's also questionable. I wouldn't even say he's probable with him. I don't know what the hell's going on with Mekhi Becton. If it's questionable, to me, he's probably doubtful. I have no faith in this guy whatsoever. I'm happy about this game, man. This is a game where you continue the momentum. Guys get involved. I like what Mario said about having all the guys getting different sacks, like Double O, Thule, Mac, a Boygby could have another big game. I think this is a great timing for this team to have build a win streak.
Same page. And there's something to that the Titans they don't do great on, but they don't do terrible on. It's like literally dead center, right in the middle or just above it. Is red zone defense. And how many times, guys, have we sit here and complained about field goals and maybe touchdowns? That is something where in this matchup, you're not playing the best defense ever. Sometimes they bend. Sometimes they bend and don't break. But let's get that figured out this game. Let's get inside the 10 and put some points on the board that's more than 3. That's something, Dave, I really want to see improved in this one. And something I feel better about after Sunday, and not wait until the third quarter for a freaking touchdown. If we wait till the third quarter for a freaking touchdown, this is getting sold to AK.
Look, they're gonna. I think honestly, you're gonna see them score early and often. I do. I just think when you have that much time off, you're gonna score early and often. I mean, they played on Thursday. They didn't play again until Sunday. They're gonna fly in. It's not what considered an East Coast trip where you fly in a day early. They're gonna fly in the day before the game. They're going to be ready to go. They're going to get that win. They'll be back on the plane preparing for the next one. I think you're going to see this team scoring early and often. I expect a high-scoring game. I don't expect this team to let up. I will say this about Derwin James. We know he's a little bit banged up. I'm fine and excited that he's starting, but I wouldn't want to see Derwin James play an entire game if he doesn't have to, right? You're seeing teams like the Denver Broncos who, people are saying, oh, man, they might be the best team in the AFC. All of a sudden, they lose their best defensive player. And maybe it wasn't a time where you had to take Surtain out of the game, but you lose your best defensive player for weeks. Who knows how long he can be out. We can't afford to have Derwin James be hurt when we have a big lead. And it's one of those things you always look at the quarterback, like, is it time to get him out of the game? I think there are times also when you have important guys on defense, we just get them out of the game and take the risk of injury out.
I agree with you. People on the side here are saying they're excited about Nico Reed getting an opportunity this weekend. Nico Reed, to me, was one of the more surprising guys during the preseason, a guy that made tons of plays. I'm excited to see him out there as well. He deserves an opportunity. QJ had no targets in the last game. Do you guys expect QJ to be more involved, like Greg Roman making a point to say, hey, we need to force feed this guy the ball?
I could definitely see it. He's a guy that probably needs his confidence up, and this is a confidence-building game. Push the ball downfield. You're going to have a lot of protection, especially Jeffrey Simmons is not out there, so Herbert's going to have time to throw. You have time to set the play action, which is going to be easy to do that because they can't stop the run, so they're going to bite on it pretty damn hard. He's going to have time to get beyond the secondary, which isn't strong. So there's a lot of ways, Dave, where you can expect him to have a bigger game. And if I'm Greg Roman, that is a way I would like to go with it. We're going, hey, let's get this guy back in rhythm. Let's get this guy's confidence back up. And let's have Herbert push the damn football downfield and create a couple highlight plays and get him back in this MVP conversation come Monday.
Yeah, so the QJ situation was very weird, right? The game on Thursday night, because you can't say he wasn't open. It wasn't like the Vikes were just sitting there focused on him. I mean, there was a play, we saw it right behind Justin's head where QJ was wide open in the middle of the field and he wasn't targeting. I'm not saying that they pushed him out on purpose, but he wasn't at all part of the offense or an urgency to get him involved. And so this team is better when you have QJ as a weapon. I don't think they're going to trade QJ. I know his name's been mentioned amongst people on this show, meaning people in the chat. We brought it up as a topic. I don't think they're going to move him out. And look, he's with the team. He's a weapon. He's better than some of the guys that we have already. He's proven himself before some of the other guys. We all want to see Trey Harris play more. It doesn't matter to me, guys, as far as him getting his numbers. And I don't know if there's a guy on this offensive team outside of Justin where you need to even look at their numbers. I don't think Justin cares about his individual numbers, which is a good issue. It's not an A.J. Brown situation, right, where I need my catches, or a CeeDee Lamb or anything like that. It's not guys you talk about contract years coming up and I better get mine. Keenan's past the point of I need my catches. Keenan's a veteran in this league. He's lucky to be on a team. He was horrible in Chicago. I think he's happy where he's at. I don't think you're ever going back to call the next play and people are in Herbert's face going, dude, I'm open, man. I almost cuss. You got to find me. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear those stories all the time. Josh will say, as a quarterback, they always come back and someone goes, I was open. Everybody's always open after the play. I understand. But I don't think Herbert has to deal with that. I don't think right now that the Chargers have an issue. Gatson might be a guy that in his mind going, hey, I'm open, and he probably was, but he's not going to open his mouth. He's a goddamn rookie, and he wasn't drafted in the first round. So I think it's a pretty good team to play offense on right now. If you're Justin Herbert going, I just got to make my reads, wait for the play to be called, and we're going to matriculate that ball down the field and score. And that's it.
Yeah. Let's say you were Justin Herbert and you got to go to an option, right? It's third down. You need to get a first down. Who are you looking at? I know he's going to do the right thing, read the field, take what the defense is giving him. But if you need somebody to throw the ball to, who are you looking at, Dave?
Keenan.
How would you do it from 1 to 4? You go Keenan, number 1 option?
Mario, who do you go with? You're going to say Ladd. Who you go with?
Ladd, since week 3, he has the most receptions besides Jamar Chase.
He could have had one more, but didn't bounce off his goddamn face.
Yep.
That kind of freaked me out, that his vision was kind of like mine. I don't know what the hell happened there.
I'm going Ladd. I think Ladd's my number 1 guy. I'm going to Rondé Gadsden, number 2, Keenan, number 3, and I feel really good about all 3 of those guys getting open and making the catches. I'm going Trey Harris, number 4, and I'm going QJ, number 5. I think QJ has the worst hands of every guy that I named. Trey Harris to me is the wild card, right? This guy could be the number 3 wide receiver on this team easily. A lot of people on the side here are saying trade QJ while the iron is hot. If he has a big game against the Titans, flip him next week. Get rid of him, get a draft pick, get an offensive lineman, something that can help the team.
Dude, I would do it.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it. I would do it. And I would like a player. I really don't want a draft pick right now in return. I really would like a player in return. I think there are players out there that could help this team. I mean, it's funny. I'm sure you guys have looked around too. You're hearing some big names as far as guys getting traded. I'm not sure if we need more pass rushing help. You're seeing that Cincinnati's finally like, man, we got to trade this guy. We got to get rid of our defensive end. The one thing that's marketable on this team, even though we just lost to the goddamn Jets. The fact that you're hearing he's going to the Niners drives me crazy because the Niners always seem to pull guys like they don't have a salary cap all the time. It's very frustrating. But for me, I would love to see them get help on the offensive side. Now, here's a guy out there. That's God dang, I sound like Chris Collinsworth all of a sudden. I want to punch myself right in the effing face. Here's a guy in Jack Conklin. He used to be really good offensive lineman with the Titans. He signed with the Browns. I don't know what he has left in the tank. I don't watch a lot of Browns games like I watch these other guys. I tell you, I can't stand Myles Garrett because he's an eye guy. But Conklin's a guy that's supposed to get traded. He's your right tackle, right? You make a move, all of a sudden you got that right tackle in there. Both of you guys off the top of your head, would you make a move? I'm not saying QJ for Conklin, but would you like to see them make that move? A veteran right tackle.
You go, Mario.
Look, I would love if they've made that decision. I don't know what it would be to give up. I don't know what that would look like.
Dude, I think like a 6th-round pick. And I know that they're losing draft picks. Yeah.
So I know they don't have a lot going in this draft, and that's not really their MO, but if it's something that can fix a short-term need, I don't get not doing it, especially if it's stolen from you by another AFC team. That's where they'd be frustrating. If another team in your division, another team in the conference takes it from you and they improve and you're sitting on your hands, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't also make sense to me to trade QJ. Trey Harris has looked exceptional. Not exceptional. He's looked good. He's not exceptional. QJ is our option in pushing the ball downfield. And until that changes, which it could change next year, but it's not changing this year, so I would keep him for as long as I can, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm satisfied with Bobby Hart. I know it's crazy to say that. He's done well enough for me not to make that trade. I understand what you're saying about Conklin. I don't know how much he has left in the tank either. He's on a terrible team with the Browns. It's hard to judge guys like that. I'm going to share my screen, and you're going to lose your mind right now. Tell me what you think about this. This is from Daniel Popper an hour ago. I'm not making this up. What does that say at the bottom there?
Oh, the Becton walked off the field. Yeah, into facility
After stretching. What? What does that mean?
Couldn't touch his
He get
toes.
hurt while stretching. He tried to go. He couldn't. I'm over this. Right? Are we all over this?
We're all over it. That's why I brought it up. I mean, it's time to cut ties. What are we doing?
That's crazy.
I mean, it's an old joke, well, not even a joke, but the best ability is availability. It's never been met more so with this guy. It's just insane. Dude, you're only the fifth-year player. I mean, with Joey Bosa, at least he was an old man. Been in the league a long time, and I used to goof on him. But this is insane.
Yeah,
Dude, he doesn't love football. He just doesn't love football, man. He's a guy that tells you, man, I can't get on the airplane. I was cleaning out my ear with a Q-tip, and all of a sudden it just went a little too far, and I might have punctured my eardrum. I can't even get on the plane. It's just old, man. It's old with Becton.
In 2023, when he's banged up with the Jets, he had 3 different body parts that took him out of games. I'm not making that up either. That actually happened.
I think
He
it's
had
like that with
knee
us,
problems.
no?
Huh?
Is he like that with us?
Yeah, different things. He had knee problems, ankle problems, hand problems in the 2023 season. Pretty nuts, dude. All right, let's get to the comments, and then we're going to pick some games. Here we go. First one comes from AK 499. Says, bold prediction, Kamani Vidal, 178 total yards, 3 touchdowns. Bolts win 48-14, and Herbert does not play in the fourth quarter. Let's go and get ready for Sunday Night Football. I love it.
Yeah, I like it, AK. AK, if this happens perfectly, I think the Steelers and Chargers will both wear their yellow jerseys on Sunday Night Football.
Wouldn't be surprised he has a big game, right? You control the clock with the run. He's from the South. He's from Georgia, right? I kind of dig the fact that he's Hank Aaron's great nephew. Like, I want to see this kid do really well in this trip back to the South.
Amy O 299 sent in a sticker and then followed it up with this comment. She says, no way, or no, she says Gatson is going to go off. There's no way Dave is walking to Nashville.
Yeah, I'm not walking to Nashville because Chargers are going to win. I mean, I'm not walking.
Now, if they do lose, I mean, not going to lie, great for the numbers.
Dude, how many miles can I get in before my earpods go out? What am I going to charge my phone and my earpods with?
Do you walk? Do you think you walk through any sketchy parts?
What's the sketchy parts? The highway? I don't even know how to go. What am I doing?
I've driven it 3 times.
Yeah, but I can't walk the highway. I can't walk on Interstate 40. I'm not Forrest Gump. Where am I going?
You try.
And the time of year, like if they lose, like I better start walking on Monday because the weather's going to get pretty goddamn cold. Like you got to time out the time of year you're doing it, right? You can't walk in the extreme cold and you can't walk in the extreme heat.
I want to see how long it would take.
Yeah, how long does it take to walk 2,000 miles? I don't even know if I can make it to
Yuma from here.
No way. You definitely can't make it there.
It's 2,000 miles. How long would it take me to do it? If I walked, let's say I walked 50 miles a day. It would take me a long time.
You'd get your steps in.
Jeez, I would get my steps in.
You want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
While you look that up, there is a guy from, I believe, 1998 whose like life mission is to walk the entire world. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah.
And he's going to finish it
no,
this
I've
year.
not actually.
Yeah.
Is he really?
This year. Yeah, he got caught up in like Russia. There's like some issue with like crossing through, but he's going to finish it this year.
And what's the point?
He caught up
Seriously,
in Russia.
What's the point? So he
wants to be the first person to walk the world is his whole thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
You can't even. Apple says walking directions are not available.
Wait, yeah. See what I'm saying? All right. Wait. So when did this guy start walking?
I think it was 1998.
So I mean, technically, it's 2025. This guy's been walking for 27 years, right?
Yeah,
but that's since I was born. He's been walking since I was born.
Yeah, I mean, Carl Bushby. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, Kyle Bushby hasn't gotten any bush. Dude hasn't gotten laid in 28 years. The way I look at it, when do you have time?
Dude,
he probably got some side stuff going on, right?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
You're telling me you're stopping in some part of the world and you tell them what you're doing. They're not like, oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's a lot of walking, dude.
Probably has a little camera on him. And he's just like,
probably
it's like the guy. It's like the brothers that are doing the ocean thing.
For a girl, there's no way.
Have you seen?
Is the bat wings going? Come on, Mario. He's not getting any.
I bet he gets lucky. I've seen a
No.
blind
All right.
squirrel get a nut.
Back to football. JLM $79 $5 says, let's take Jeffrey Simmons and Kevin Zeitler and leave QJ and Becton in Tennessee. We would love that.
Dude,
right?
I
That'd
would
be
take
awesome.
that in a second. I do want Jeffrey Simmons on this team. I love Jeffrey Simmons.
Get on the plane. Get over
Yeah.
here.
Let's get on the
Imagine
plane.
they just Jeffrey Simmons just sneaks on the plane like he's just there.
Yeah.
I'm here now. You guys got to make the trade.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Say no to him?
Yeah.
All right, let's pick some games.
All right, ready to pick some games. All right, here we
Do
go.
it.
More than ready, big guy.
Dude, you say that, but I keep waiting for you to have this big week, Mario. It's been a struggle.
No, I'm waiting for the same thing.
Okay, here we go. So on the season, we pick with the spread. I don't even know how I'm the only one with the winning record. Usually I'm the guy struggling. I'm 64-57. Josh is 50-71, and Mario over here is 47-74. Good God.
I'd like to recount a little bit.
Dude, I literally write it out every week for you to check the work, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Just go on our doc. You can see I'm not sitting there fixing it. Why would I fix it?
I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Go back and listen to every
Stop
show
the
for
count.
the first 8 weeks and see if I'm right.
Stop the count. Something's going on in Georgia.
All right, here we go. First game, it's a Thursday night football game. It's the Ravens favored by 7.5. They're on the road at the Miami Dolphins. Is Lamar Jackson playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't worry, guys. There's nothing, the NFL hasn't made a ruling on how illegal that is. Yeah, we're lying about that.
I'll go first. I'll take the Ravens.
I'm gonna go Miami to cover.
Okay.
Oh.
I never get Thursday night right. You going Miami?
I'm going, Omar's coming. Baltimore.
Who you picking?
Baltimore.
You
Omar's
going
coming.
Baltimore? Okay,
Yep.
hold on. All right, next game up on the schedule, it's the Patriots. The Patriots are red hot right now. They're favored by 5.5. They're hosting the Atlanta Falcons.
Super Bowl rematch. I'm gonna go Patriots.
I am going to. That's a disgusting line. I'm gonna go Pats too, but I love it. Also, you guys notice Drake May is really benefiting from a very easy schedule.
Yeah, just like way Brady. And no offense to Brady, but Brady did the same thing in that goddamn division.
Yeah, I love UNC guy. By the way, we'll take a bullet for him, like a Nerf one. But just saying.
I was thinking real quick. I think I'm in the worst possible situation as a sports fan the last 10 years of my life. All of my favorite teams are in the same division as a dynasty. Lakers, Warriors, Chargers, Chiefs, right? I'm a Padre fan. We're with the Dodgers. This is as bad as it gets.
Yeah,
it's true. You're right.
Okay, but Lakers, you've let's not act like that's been torture.
I'm not saying I feel bad for the Lakers, but I'm saying the Warriors, same division.
Yeah, the Warriors have been great the last 10 years. You're right.
You got a title, Mickey Mouse one.
Don't go there.
Yeah, don't do that. Did your team try to win it too? Don't pull that crap. I don't.
You got Luka. My team wasn't there.
Dude, the pandemic was outstanding for me as a sports fan. All my teams won. It was great. Alabama, Lakers, Dodgers. It was. I really enjoyed the pandemic. I enjoyed it.
All right.
Nobody says that out loud, but I did.
Next game.
All right. Here we go. Next up, it's the Bears. They're favored by 2.5. They're at the Cincinnati Bengals. Mara, you go first.
Well, so a lot of injuries in this one. So, all of Bears secondaries out. CJ Gardner-Johnson's expected to start in this game, and they just picked him up 2 hours ago, literally 2 hours ago. On top of that, Joe Flacco will probably not start in this game.
Is that right?
He's questionable. He didn't practice today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's up in there. So it could be Jake Browning. It's got to be Chicago or pass. It has to be. There's the Bengals defense is terrible. Bears secondary is horrific, but the quarterback they're going to play, whether it's Browning or Flacco, that's an injured Flacco, and that's a Browning who, he's like an injured quarterback out there, like an injured JV quarterback, Josh. So I'm going Bears.
I'm going Bears as well. I'm with you, Mario.
I'm going Bears too. I was going to go Bengals if Flacco was playing, but I'm going Bears. Next up, you have the Colts. They're favored by 3.5. They're at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love watching this Colts team play. I'm not going to lie. Never thought I would say that going into the season. I'm going to go Colts.
Indy.
I can't quit the Steelers. Underdog Mike Tomlin. It's at home too. I don't know if I can quit them on right there.
Okay. Next up, you have the 49ers. They're at the New York Giants. Niners are favored by 2.5.
I'm going to go 49ers.
I'm gonna go Niners, fellas.
And make it all three of us are going Niners right there. This one kind of surprised me on the point spread on this one. It's the Houston Texans. They're at home. They're favored by 1.5 over the Denver Broncos.
I don't get that at all. I'm going to go Broncos.
Does that make you feel like something's up? Like the wise guys know something? What's happening there?
They know
Yeah.
Johnson
I mean, what do you
Phillips.
think? I mean, to me, the Broncos are a top 5 team in the NFL right now. I'll go, for sure, Denver.
What do you got, Mario?
That line flipped too. Wait,
Yeah.
never mind. Wait, you
I
said
think it
Broncos
did.
are favored?
No, Texans are favored.
Okay, yeah, no, it's still there. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, I'll go Denver. I'm gonna take the under in that game. That can't get lower enough. 39.5. Did you guys see the article, by the way? Sorry,
No.
ADHD just kicked in that ESPN did.
No.
So it's basically wrote about how Sean Payton is protecting Bo Nix because he's not competent as a quarterback. So his play calling's all like ABC crap. Like
So
it's
it
just
works.
easy stuff to get. It works, yeah. Bo picks.
Is that like a diss or something?
Yeah, I mean, does this guy compliment any of his quarterbabs?
I don't know.
Seriously, what is his deal, dude?
No,
Sean Payton?
He's an egomaniac. Sean Payton is an egomaniac.
Maniac. He didn't say it, but this guy was basically saying it was a comparison to all the second year QBs and what they're going through. And the guy was basically saying that Ben Johnson is calling plays to make sure his left tackle doesn't get his quarterback killed. And Sean Payton's calling plays so his quarterback doesn't get embarrassed. And that's like I'm very much paraphrasing this whole thing. It's not word for word at all. But essentially, that's the theme of the article. I don't know why I brought that up. I'm sorry. We can move on.
I kind of like it. Thanks.
Dude, who's the bigger jerk? Is it Brian Kelly or Sean Payton?
I mean,
Brian Kelly.
brother. How long do you want to be here for?
I know.
I'm going hard for Kelly.
This is right up your alley.
I think it's Kelly all the way. And he should go ahead and buy his ticket to Penn State. That's where he's going.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when you read some of this stuff off topic, some of the stuff about Brian Kelly and at LSU, and I'm sure it went on at Notre Dame. I mean, you're lucky you were never fed to the alligators, dude. Holy cow, man!
Do you know about the guy that he made take? Video
retirement at age 19. That guy.
Well, I wouldn't say he retired. He passed, but yeah.
What a bad dude.
You guys are talking about two different guys, by the way.
We are.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Good to know.
What a bad guy. All right.
Yep.
Next up on the schedule, here we go. We have the Detroit Lions. They're at home. They're favored by 8.5. It's JJ McCarthy going back to Michigan. I like how Aiden Hutchinson's already making jokes about it. I think the Lions crushed the Vikes here.
Kill him. I got Detroit.
What'd you say that spread? 8.5.
8.5.
A lot of points. I'm gonna take Vikings. I think they
Are you?
keep it closer than that. Yeah, I think Detroit definitely wins, but 8.5's a lot, man.
Yeah, well, it's JJ McCarthy's third game out of 26. So we'll see what happens. Good God. All right, the Packers favored by 12.5. They're hosting the Carolina Panthers. Who's playing quarterback for the Panthers? What the hell's going on here? And how's Andy Dalton still have a job?
I think Bryce Young's questionable. What do you got, Mario?
I got Packers. I think Panthers are a dead team walking.
I'm going to go Carolina covers.
God dang, that's what I said last week, and Carolina let me down. I like Bryce Young. I would have said that he would cover with Bryce Young. I'm going to sit there and go Packers at home. Jaguars favored by 3.5. They're at the Raiders. I'm going to take the Jags. And by the way, that commercial, that's going on right now with Trevor Lawrence and the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, Travis Hunter. I hate it.
It's a little disturbing. Like, I don't know why they didn't refilm that and just say, dude, Trevor, you got to wear a little bit longer shorts. Like the gap between the shorts and the thigh is a little too wide. What the hell's going on here? It's a bad commercial. Now that I said that, everyone's going to look at what I was looking at and going, what the hell are you looking at Trevor Lawrence's crotch? But it's still disturbing.
Hey, clipping that one. Really premature commercial. Because it's like, oh, yeah, these guys are going to be like Reggie Wayne and Peyton. And it's like, well, they're not.
Yeah. It is weird.
Weird one.
All right, what do you guys got?
Jags.
You got Jags.
I got Jacksonville.
All right. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say it like the Liam Cohen. All right. Next up, the Rams favored by 13.5. They're taking on the Saints. I like the Rams at home in this game.
Rams. Saints look so bad against the Bucks. Rams.
If you can't dodge it, ram it. Rams cover.
All right. Next up, you have the Chiefs. A lot of people say this is the game of the week. So good they decided not to put it on Sunday Night Football. I don't know how they missed this one. Chiefs favored by 1.5. They're at the Buffalo Bills.
This is like the only hard road game the Chiefs have all year. I got Bills.
I love Kansas City in this game.
I did too. I'm with Mario on that. And the reason is, if you look at the Bills, they have not beaten anybody who has done anything or expect to be basically a playoff team. The Bills, to me, are unproven as can be.
Can I ask you guys a question? Does this game decide MVP?
No, I don't. I think so. I think Jonathan Taylor wins MVP.
Yeah, I'm with Dave on this.
You really think he does?
Even though there's no quarterback that's even done anything.
The guy's scoring like 3 touchdowns every goddamn game.
But it's a QB award. Like, even in odds, he's behind Love, Stafford, May, Allen, and Mahomes.
Who QB odds? I mean, MVP odds. Who's number 1 right now?
It goes Mahomes at plus 150, Allen at plus 450, May at plus 550, Stafford at 10-1, Love at 10-1. That's crazy. Jonathan Taylor 14-1.
I picked Love as the MVP before the season began. Remember?
Yeah, you did.
Goofed on me. Okay,
I did.
I don't know, man. Jonathan Taylor is ridiculous, but he's scoring 3 touchdowns a game. I don't know. I don't want to see Mahomes do anything. That stupid broccoli haircut. I don't like anything about him.
If he ends up with 24 touchdowns, because he could, Jonathan Taylor, I don't know how you don't give him the MVP.
But, I mean, Saquon didn't win it last year.
I think Jonathan Taylor's going to have a better season than Saquon when it comes to touchdowns.
I agree.
And Derrick Henry run MVP?
Too. You know?
Derrick Henry's never won MVP. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I can't remember if he has or not.
No, Adrian Peterson and LT won MVP.
So that's the other thing that, like, if Derrick Henry never did in his Titans days, I don't know.
I think it's also the quarterbacks. I don't think there's any quarterback that's like running away with it right now.
But remember the CMC year where like it was CMC was the most valuable player on the Niners and they were still prodding out Brock Purdy until he lost it and we gave it to Lamar again?
I don't know what to say, Mario. I'm picking JT.
Fair enough. Hey.
All right. Next game up on the schedule. It's the Seattle Seahawks. They're favored by 3.5. This is the Sunday Night Football game. This game obviously was put into process when the season began. Commanders. I can't take the Commanders anymore. Like, the Commanders are my least favorite team to watch on TV right now. Just a sad story every single time. I'm going the Seahawks on the road. I have zero faith in the Commanders.
I'm with you. I got Seattle.
I think this just in, all the Commanders are questionable. I feel like every week it's like someone else's like they have a bunch of Mekhi Bectons out there. I'm gonna go Seattle as well.
Bobby Wagner revenge game.
Oh, conversation starts now.
Hey, by the way, just for fun, JT has 1 less touchdown than Saquon had all of last year rushing.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. All right,
His
Monday night
touchdown dance is hilarious too. Sorry.
Monday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys at home. They're favored by 2.5 over the Arizona Cardinals.
Dallas.
I'm going Dallas too. Mario, what do you got?
Son of a nutcracker hit me in the nuts. I guess Dallas. No, freaking screw it. Screw you guys, man. Give me the cards.
All right, go ahead. Pick the cards. All right, last game. This is the one we really do care about here. It's the Chargers. They're favored by 9.5. They're at the Titans. Man, I think this is the easiest game to pick. If I had to pick one game to bet on the whole week, this is the game I'd pick right here. It's the Chargers favored by 9.5. I think the Chargers roll big time in this game, guys. I think the Chargers end up with 38 points, and I think the Titans end up with, I'll go 9 at best. 9.
Going 34-10 Chargers. Players of the game, thanks for asking. I'm going to go Ladd, 2 touchdowns. On defense, I'm going to say Tooley, 3 sacks.
I like that.
All right, I got 30. No, I'm going to go 35-7. We score, no field goals, none of that crap. My guys to watch and it sounds classic, but it's Mac, Double O, and Thule. Chargers as a team, they're 9th in the NFL in sacks. I've mentioned this earlier. No one gives up more than the Tennessee Titans. Bunch of revolving doors in that front line. Pressure Cam Ward. He does have some instances where he holds on to the football a little bit too long. Just a classic rookie mistake. All of them should get sacks in this game. There's no question about it. And put pressure on him every single second of the day. Also, a big thing for me in this one, guys, foot on the gas to start. Do not let up. The Titans are the worst team in scoring in the first half. There's no one that scores less than them. So jump out to an early lead, pound them into the dirt. Then after that, set in Trey Lance and the boys and let the starters rest for the rest of the game. That's what I want to see in this one. Justin Herbert is also the guy that's my player to watch. Titans run a lot of 2 high cover shell. Justin Herbert, 4th highest graded QB on PFF versus 2 high cover shell. So what they love to do the most, Herbert loves the most as well. So he should have a very, very great day on him. Get Quentin Johnston involved, get the whole crew involved, and then go out in Nashville, Vegas, have a day. Hit up Josh Palais. Madison Beer, Josh Palais, Stephanie Palais. Let's go.
I'm going, Josh, you want the running back as far as player of the game?
I got Ladd McConkey.
Oh, okay. I'm going running back. I'm going Vidal says is my guy. And then at the same time, I'm going on defense. I'm going Double O. Double O is going to be my guy as far as the big sack day. I like the way this looks. I'll be honest with you, I feel good for Bradley Bozeman. I think it's going to be the one game of the year he doesn't get ripped, where he's going to look like a stud. I just don't think the Titans have anything to put pressure on Herbert. I think he's going to be great. Speaking of Herbert, he's been in the public eye like crazy. I mean, look what he's done since that last game. He's been at 2 Laker games, right? He's been at the Madison Beer, who, by the way, good choice. He's done a good job there. She's gotten him out of a shell. She's not hard to look at. At the same time, I don't know if this thing's going to last. I know someone wrote on the side here that they followed each other's parents on social media. I don't know how you guys figure that out. I mean, that's a lot of time.
Okay,
that's a lot of time you're putting into what's going on in the relationship. That being said, I don't know if Justin Herbert's boring as hell or not. Is Madison Beer dating him because he's the quarterback of the Chargers or because they get along great? He's a good-looking guy. I think a lot of it's a status thing, which is fine. A lot of people play that game. But, man, I'm watching Justin Herbert at the World Series, and Justin Bieber's trying to talk to him, and he has zero interest in talking to this kid. He's like, shut the F up. He's giving that look that I give. What's the move now, Josh, that the young people are doing? They do this. They just swipe up. Just get the hell out. Like, I'm done with you. Just done with that. That was Justin Herbert at the World Series. Like, dude, I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to talk to you. Matt Stafford's sitting over there. I'm going to go talk to him. It was, but I give him credit. She's getting him out of a shell. He's out there. He's in the public eye. He's everything we didn't think he was going to be. I mean, the guy is making a lot of public appearances.
I would love to be a fly on the wall to listen to what Justin Bieber was saying to Justin Herbert. Like, yeah, so we're going to do the song Baby. And then I thought maybe Ludacris would be good for this. And then we called him up and Justin Herbert's like, I don't care, dude, at all. Yeah. Don't care.
Yeah. Let's see a P. Diddy stories. I don't want to hear anything. You're boring me.
God.
Too soon?
Good Lord. What's the next game?
That's the last.
It's the last game.
Yeah, last game.
All right. We got a couple more comments.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cam Teague 85 999 says, Dave, last live you mentioned Hampton in the press box or weird looking hotel room. Now just imagine if the camera pans towards him and he had a mouthful of Frosted Flakes. F Bosa.
Yeah, I never understood Bosa eating the cereal. Like, dude, what? I never understood what Bosa was doing. Remember that? What the hell was Bosa doing?
At that time of the night too. Why is the press box at Frosted Flakes?
He was in a booth. I don't know why he'd have Frosted Flakes, but remember that he was in a box. He wasn't in a press box. I don't think he was in a box. Which I don't know, man. Bosa's a strange guy. Just not a fan of anything. Not him or his entire family.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys had a bowl of cereal?
All right. Well, it's a funny question to say that. Now, every time I eat cereal, I don't eat cereal often. I don't even buy milk, dude. But if for some reason someone would buy milk and buy CTC, dude, it's no stopping me. Like, I don't know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Josh, because you got to try this a couple years ago. I think it was in college. And dude, like I ate like half a box, if not more. And I was like, here's the deal. This is the way it works. Okay. There are 2 things I eat and I can't ever figure out the ratio. So if one is nachos, all right. If I'm in a party and someone has the whole nacho bar and it's like you have the chips,
big guy.
And then you put the cheese on and you're like, dude, I got a lot of cheese still left over. So I got to go back and add more chips. And then I'm like, now I have too many chips, not enough cheese. The ratio has to always in exactly the same. No chips, no cheese. But I'll keep going back for 5 bowls until I hit that ratio, and I don't regret any bit of it. The nachos with the jalapenos, love it. Okay. And I've never bought it myself, thank God, at my house, because I can't imagine cleaning that up. Seems like a disaster to clean up that goddamn cheese. But I always screw up the ratio. Now, the ratio is the same thing with Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes, which is delicious too. Is if I finish the bowl and there's milk in there, I'm like, well, I got to add some more cereal to it because there's still milk in there. And next thing you know, I'm running out of no milk in the chip. And I got to add more milk. It never stops. And then next thing you know, I'm a half box gone of whatever the hell I put in my body, and nothing takes the wind out of me more than eating cereal more. And that's why I don't want to eat it. Because if I that much sugar, I just feel like a deflated balloon. I have no energy. Like I couldn't open a pickle jar, dude. I have no strength in my hands. I'm all effed up, dude. I'm all effed up from eating CTC. Now, if I was on death row, I'd probably have some CTC as one of my last meals.
Really?
Yeah, it's that good.
The nachos, bro. You gave me.
I love nachos.
Oh, the nacho chicken feet and nachos at El Camino in Noblesville, Indiana. Now we're freaking talking. I'm all horned up now. What's up, AK?
You got the jacket on. You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
AK 199. He says Chiefs and Broncos lose this week. It's going to be a great Sunday.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be a great Sunday.
Great.
It'd be beautiful. It'd help us a lot.
All right, Dave Rant, get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the deal. I went to the grocery store a couple hours ago. I'm actually by myself for 3 days, so I'm like, all right, got to go grocery store, make bad decisions, buy stuff that I'm not allowed to buy when my wife's here. And man, I say this every year. I don't know if I've ever said it on this show. I say it to people all the time. Man, I can't stand the Girl Scout girls selling Girl Scout cookies and their moms pressuring me in and out of the effing store. Good God, dude. Like, I hate it. It's such pressure to do it. Let me tell you, the cookies, by the way, the price is insane. I don't even know what happened here. How is it I spend so much money on these goddamn cookies? You know, these box of cookies are absolutely crazy. It's the biggest scam going. I'll tell you right now, they're delicious, especially if you throw them in the goddamn freezer. You know, the Thin Mints are insanely good. And next thing you know, you're eating a sleeve of Thin Mints after watching one TV show, and you're like, I just ate a whole goddamn sleeve of Thin Mints. By the way, horrible marketing name. Thin Mints don't make you thin. All right. It's a horrible thing to keep eating. They all taste really good, man, but it's a really bad life decision eating all that sugar. But man, the pressure these little girls give you and saying, will you buy some cookies? And you're like, of course I will. And today I drew the line. Actually, I raised my voice. I probably shouldn't have. I did, and I told the mom, I go, you should know better. I go, I don't want to buy them. I told you walking in, I don't want to buy them. Walking out, I definitely don't want to buy them. Okay. And that's where I'm at right now. Stop pressuring me and stop lining outside the grocery store. I really wish the grocery stores would say, look, we aren't doing this anymore. Go sell them down there. Yeah. Say that again.
No loitering by the Girl Scouts.
Yeah. No loitering. What does that sign mean right there? What are we doing? You guys are selling cookies. I'm going to tell Bonds, which is my local grocery store. It's bad for business. You guys sell cookies. Why would you let them sell cookies here? You let them sell steaks out here too? You selling Omaha steaks out on the sidewalk too? You guys sell steaks inside. Get the Girl Scout cookies out of there. Those I got to go to a different store. It's too much pressure on me. And I am that guy, by the way, when they say, do you want to give money to Children's Hospital? Man, of course I give money every single time. What am I going to be, the guy that says no? You know, zero, and not even give $1 or $5 or $10? I'm not that guy. I'm not a heartless jerk. But I don't want to buy your goddamn Girl Scout cookies. Where does all that money go? Seriously, doesn't seem like a big scam.
Flair? I don't know. Where does all that money go?
I have that's the best question we've ever asked on the show. Where the hell does the money go?
It's a ton of money. Every
does it do?
Girl in the country selling them. Where the hell's that going? It's like, you ever have the guys that come to your house and sell the world's greatest chocolate bars? When I was a kid, I swear they used to be bigger. Dude, they're like $10 or $5 a bar, and now they got these tiny chocolate bars, and you're like, what?
Was it selling Kit Kats?
Such a scam, dude. Such a goddamn scam. I'm not buying that. That's it. So I'm not good for the Girl Scouts. I will give money to Children's Hospital, but I'm done. It's not a good health choice either. It just I can't help. I got to eat a whole goddamn sleeve of Thin Mints at one time. No one's ever stopped at less than 4 Thin Mints at one time. Am I right? It's like French fries at McDonald's, and no one's ever made it home without eating all the fries before you walked in the door.
Oh, when I was in DC, it was a little banged up walking past this grocery store, and the Girl Scout cookies were there. I mean, talk about $50 down the drain, and the boxes were annihilated before we walked to the next bar, and it was
Yeah.
maybe 10 minutes away.
Yeah. See?
It was a tragedy.
See? I don't know. I got a lot of food issues, obviously. I'm literally at home last night, and again, I'm by myself, and it's like 11:45. I'm ready to go to sleep. Just brushed my teeth. Got the dog next to me, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna make a Taco Bell run right now. Like
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
I didn't.
Dude, you want
I
a heart
didn't.
attack.
What are you
I
in
did-
5th grade? What is
I
wrong
wish I
with
was.
you?
Yeah.
I've been.
You just
I
get your
wish I
license
was.
and you're 16?
Say that again.
You just
What?
get your license and you're 16? You're like, oh my God,
Dude,
Taco Bell.
Dude,
It's
I got
9 p.m.
engaged my freshman year of college, dude. I've been told what I can and can't eat for a long time. When my wife's out of town, I make horrible food choices. I do it all the time. I told her I went to the grocery store. My wife went to Ireland a couple years ago, and I bought just a bunch of crappy food like ravioli in a can and those goddamn pink snowballs, those hostesses. And I just loaded up the conveyor belt with a bunch of crap. And the lady on the other side just looked at me. It was embarrassing. She's like 75. I've been going to the same grocery store for 20 years. She just looked at me and she goes, "What are you, 12? I'm telling your wife." And I was like, "You better not." And I was panicking that whole time. She's gonna tell my wife. She never did, but I was like, "Do I gotta make her disappear? Like, this is not good."
Make her
That-
disappear.
But I
Yeah.
did wake up. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up
Super
this morning.
vicious.
First thing I thought about was Taco Bell. Is it open? Like I wanted to make a Taco Bell run at 4:30 in the morning. I was ready to go.
I'm
It's a really
doing
good thing
deep
you don't know
dish.
how to use the like delivery services.
I
Like,
don't. I've never done.
know
one
you
of
don't
those.
use
I've
those.
never done a DoorDash.
Brother.
I've never done any of those.
If you knew how to
Don't-
use that,
don't
you'd
do
have
it.
type 2 diabetes for sure.
I would. And
Yep.
Mario, I don't pull off and go to these places, but I'm not going to lie. Every time I drive by one of those places, I don't care what it is. It could be Taco Bell, Carl's Jr., Wiener Schnitzel. I'm like, 5 hot dogs for $2? Sounds good. But I never do. I never pull off and go. But everything I look at, I'm like, what would I order right now? That's how it goes through my head.
Oh,
Yep.
dude, when I have deep dish appointment on Saturday,
Oh my God. I
all
love
I've been thinking
Chicago deep
about.
dish pizza. Dude, I think about it and I
Dude,
live 2,000
garlic
miles
knots
away.
for an appetizer. Come on now. I'm gonna walk in there and walk out looking like Tony Soprano in season 5.
Dude, I love Chicago deep dish pizza. Damn it.
It's gonna be, yeah, prepare for it, but I'm excited.
Oh man, it's good stuff. Like I think about getting on planes just for this Chicago deep dish. I love the fact that Otani loves going to Chicago because they go, "Why do you like Chicago as your favorite city?" He goes, "I love deep dish."
That's so good. That's, by the way, good for you for not learning DoorDash yet or anything. That I've literally seen that
Dude, I'm so far behind. I
at
was
a
with Josh
quick
2 weeks
20 on
ago.
people.
I finally used Apple Pay on my phone. We were somewhere. I don't remember where I was, but I was so impressed with myself being able to use it. Yeah. I'll buy stuff online with Apple Pay, but I've never gone like even paid for gas with it. Where was I, Josh? Where I used it? It was we were probably at a bar. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
that's it. By the way, Mario, real quick, espresso martinis. Do you drink them?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this right now. Espresso martinis are just for the people that want to feel fancy and not order a Red Bull vodka. That's all it is. That's all it is. And let me
I
tell you
think they're
something
healthier
else.
for you than a Red Bull vodka.
Here's the thing. It's ran its course. We've done this. It's okay. It's okay to hang up. It's not the best drink in the world. You're not someone impressive for ordering it. No one cares. It's the rave of it. I'm over it now. Diet Coke and tequila, that's nice. That's some good stuff right there. It smacks you in the mouth a little bit. Your mom feels like your mom smacked you around, and that's good stuff. And then you get back in the ball game and you're hitting some home runs. All right. Espresso martini, and then you have a glass. You can't walk around a bar with that type of glass. People
yeah.
bump it into you and crap. That's not good stuff.
All right. The reason I bring it up to you is this. I had my first one this year in Chicago.
Okay.
It was outstanding. Best one I've ever had since. Am I
At
right,
the
Josh?
Starbucks Reserve. At the Starbucks Reserve.
You ever
yes.
spend that Starbucks
Okay. I
in
mean,
Chicago?
that's yes.
Like
That
5
going to the
floors,
Starbucks,
like 5 floors. It's pretty sweet.
dude. But going there and be like, I love espresso martinis. That's not fair. Because that's the
Okay.
highest of the highest.
That was my first one I ever had.
Oh, okay. That's a high
All right.
bar. You're not gonna get better than that.
Then I had one after drinking a half a bottle of whiskey on a Friday night. I went and had one first thing in the morning on a Saturday that Josh made me drink, and it was not easy to go down. It was a lot. It was a lot of work.
You make it seem like I make you drink.
No,
Which I
no,
do.
no.
Yeah.
I'm not a big drinker, but I drank. But I don't know how people drink back-to-back days, honest to God. But I drank then. I wasn't driving anywhere, so I was like, all right. And then my brother-in-law tried to make an espresso martini. Didn't come out so good. Did not come out so good.
Yeah, those are rough.
It's pretty strong. Anyway, I'm just curious to know because when I've told people that I have had them, my friends here look at me like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
Wait, who? Okay, we'll talk about this offline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Irish Irish coffees are nice. A nice Irish coffee can get me going.
Okay.
But
All right. So hold on.
Oh, a dip in during the show?
I've been dipping.
yeah,
the whole
what
time.
was that?
What the
Dip.
hell?
I've been dipping, dude, for years. Everyone sees it. Come on.
All right.
So, dude, not only did I dip, then I have the toothpick ready to go at the same time. So here we go. Here's a funny story for you, real quick, and I'll let you go. I can't read, but is it Dweller's Playhouse? Is that what it says?
Okay. Yeah, you want me to put it on the screen?
Okay, so here's the deal. All right, I'm gonna shame myself
Purple.
right now. So to stay awake, because I used to have to drive to LA every single day I covered the Lakers, I covered the Clippers, I covered the Dodgers, Chargers, whatever, and I would drive back to San Diego, and you hit traffic sometimes late at night. I'd get home I'd leave my house at 2 p.m. to go to LA. I'd come home at 2 a.m. from
Yeah.
LA. 12 hours sitting in the car lot, you start to doze off. Okay. But if you eat, it will keep you awake. So the Taco Bell off of Jamboree in Tustin. Okay. Anyone knows what I'm talking about? Off the 5 freeway in Tustin. You pull off, there's an In-N-Out right next to it, but I go to the Taco Bell and I order an embarrassing amount of food. Josh has been with me. We've done this a million times. Okay. 2 burrito supremes, 2 soft tacos, 2 orders of cinnamon twists, 1 large Diet Pepsi, light ice. And
Make
then,
sure it's diet.
yeah, but I'm so embarrassed by it. So I literally will go like, F those guys at work. Let them get their own drink. That's why always my excuse for getting 1 drink. They're not making it look like it's all for me. Like they don't care. I've even dropped the line, well, the guys in the factory want, like, what factories around here? There's no factory. Like we're working in some factory in the middle of the night, loading boxes and stuff. And this is our break. And I'm ordering for everybody I work with. No, it's 1 guy. I'm eating it all by myself, all the way back. And it's a mess. I would get home, cinnamon twist crap all over my goddamn sweatshirt, or my dress shirt, whatever I'm wearing at the time. Yeah, complete mess. Yeah, my order's insane. It's embarrassing every time. Okay. There you go. I don't know what to tell you. There's my Taco Bell order. I do love Taco Bell. Josh's wife gives me Taco Bell cards every year for Christmas. First thing I use, my best gift every year. There you go.
That's also very funny living in San Diego and you're like
Taco Bell. Oh yeah. Oh, people get pissed. Yeah, people
Yeah.
get mad. You can't eat real Mexican food while you're driving. By the way, get all over yourself. We'll
Yeah,
trip
you
all over the
can't.
place.
Can't even
Like
eat
trying to eat a-
Chipotle and drive.
You can't eat a protein style burger from In-N-Out either. Try to eat a protein style burger with lettuce and stuff, and that crab rolls all the way down your arm, all over your clothes.
Yeah, you can't be doing
go,
that.
you can't go by that, dude. All right, last one. All right, we'll let you go. Last one, Mario. Here's an embarrassing situation for me. I could
Alrighty.
pull up at a Burger King once on the same drive I just talked about, but I was
Okay.
doing a day game, so when I came home, the sun was still up, and I pull over into a gas station after going to Burger King on the way back, and I get out of my car, and there's a really good looking girl pumping gas, staring right at me. Okay. And I'm like, oh, she can't make eye contact enough. Like she's into me. And I look over at this one, and this girl won't stop staring at me there. Dude, there are like 3 smoking hot girls in this gas station, and they're all staring at me. And I'm like, man, I must be having like a good hair day. Like, I don't know what it is, but these girls can't look at me enough, And then as I'm pumping gas, I look in the window, I see myself in the reflection of the window. I'm not joking, dude. Full-size tomato from the Whopper stuck right in the middle of my chest, like a goddamn
Iron
Tomato
Man?
Man. It was so embarrassing, dude. And they were staring at me because I had a big giant tomato stuck on my chest. Not because I was good looking or they wanted to hook up. Wasn't any of that move. It was I just had a big tomato stuck on I don't know, the whole tomato fell out of the burger right onto my chest and stuck there. Embarrassing as hell.
I had a moment after the wedding this past weekend where I couldn't wake up my buddy to get all my stuff that we changed out of from the getting ready. So
Yeah.
I stopped at a Starbucks. I'm like, dude, as soon as I wake up after having a long night, I was like, I just need a coffee. Once I get the coffee, alerts the brain, wakes up the system. We're good to go. And so I stopped at the Starbucks, and it's a walk-in, and I didn't have shoes on. And I was like, screw it. Just going to go pop in, get it. We're in and out. Walk in there with no shoes on. First off, had to park pretty far away. Walked about like 0.3. Get in there. It took so long to get coffee, and 4 people came up to me and they go, "Hey, sir, excuse me. We just want to let you know that you're not wearing shoes." And every time I was like, "Hey, thanks. It's a lifestyle. Once you figure it out, you hicks." And I was just sitting there in the corner waiting for a cold brew with sugar-free vanilla.
All right, before you go, Dwellers Playoffs says, Mario, will you stand up so we can see your full outfit? Can you do
Dude,
it real quick?
this just was the closest thing. I mean, it's what we got going on here. Charge a shirt and just
All right, let's see the back of that jacket
some bird dog
or
pants.
shirt. But let's see what's the back? Let's see how the jacket is. It a jacket or shirt?
Underwear's Fabletics.
Okay. There you
I don't
go.
know. I don't know what you want from me.
But does Justin Herbert know that you stole his clothes? No, I mean Justin Timberlake. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I missed the insult. No big deal, dude. You're doing good, dude. You're doing good. You're a good sport all the way through.
All right.
All right.
We got to
We gotta
ask.
get outta
Do
here.
we have any fun facts? Does anybody have any
Oh,
fun
yeah,
facts?
Josh is the fun fact guy. You got a fun fact?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
fun
gosh. Off the
fact.
top of the head. Abraham Lincoln was a licensed bartender. There you go.
That's not
Let's
true.
go.
Is that true?
That is true.
He's a Hoosier too. People forget.
There we go.
Yep.
Is that true?
That is true.
I thought
Yeah.
he was from Kentucky.
No, look,
Licensed
Kentucky-
bartender.
Licensed bartender from Indiana. Governor in Illinois.
That's okay. I know it's funny. I thought he was a Kentucky guy. I just know he's related to George Clooney. I don't
I thought
know.
he's an Illinois guy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know.
Governor of Illinois, right? I think he has some tie to Indiana. At one point, he lived there. Not Kentucky. Kentucky was on the wrong side.
The look never took off, I thought, by the way. The beard with no mustache, not a good look,
Bad look.
you know?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is they always say too, like really good looking guy, and it's like standards that low.
Yeah, standards were low. You see
Back
his
in the
wife, Mary Todd? Jesus.
All right. Let's end the show. All right.
All righty, folks. Like,
All
share,
right,
and subscribe.
Yeah, we're back on Sunday. Please like and subscribe. Good God. All right, we're ready for a big Charger win. AK and I are going to freak out if it doesn't happen. Big Charger win. Please join us right after the show. We'll talk about the Chargers game against the Titans and looking forward to the rest of the schedule as well. But otherwise, this is one where we start a streak, and that's what we're looking for. So, again, appreciate everyone joining us on the afternoon. We aren't going to do a show tomorrow, but we'll be back on Sunday. So, like, subscribe. For Mario Heron, Josh Palais, I'm Dave Palais. We'll see you Sunday.
Hey, yeah, hey, it's the boat crew, and we always winning. Hey, go against us, I don't recommend it. Hey, it's the boat crew, best up in the business. It's the boat crew, repping for the city. Macking on and off the field like Khalil. They hate on us cause we keep it too real. I'm talking smack like Phil Rivers in the field. Oh, you mad again cause we kept it real? Why you mad? Hey, I'm talking smack, I feel like Uncle Dave. Hey, I bring the pain, I feel like Derwin James. I could run and gun, I feel like Herbo down the lane. I feel like LT the way I'm stiff arming these lanes. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah. Ay, we just wanna win, we just wanna win, ay. Putting on for the city, putting on for the city. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah.